It is time for Relationship Matters with none other than Casey 행님.
오 좋아요. 벌써?
행님 오셨네, 예.
좋아해.
좋습니까, 행님?
좋아해.
아, 행님 오늘 쟤는 쇠고기가 좀 땡깁니다.
그래?
네.
자, 한디.
사주세요.
네.
Oh yeah, it worked.
Did I just
this
agree to
time.
something? What did I just agree to?
Yes, all right. Well, you guys are wondering why I might be calling Casey Hengnim because last time he was here, he wanted me to call him Hengnim.
Yeah, that still stands.
All right, so I'll call you Hengnim forever.
Oh, that feels like a punishment.
Yeah, I know it doesn't.
No, forget
it's hard
it.
For
Erase
me
it.
To say it.
Erase it.
Nah.
In this relationship, or in our relationship, you don't have to call me
late.
Hangman. I gave you permission.
No
I gave you
more.
pressure first, and now I give you permission.
I like the 동생 perks.
Oh, you like that? So
Yeah.
what did I agree to?
You taking all the responsibility. Even if I make a mistake. Oh, it's because Hengnim told me to do it.
Oh, I don't mind that. I make mistakes all the time. I don't care. I look like an idiot all the time. That's fine.
All right.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Anyway, you're here for Relationship Matters. What's this all about?
Well, we're going to talk about some, I think, experiences and perhaps give some advice, ask some questions about relationships. And, it could be romantic relationships, which I have so much wonderful advice about.
Oh.
All from experience.
Oh, nice.
And, it could be family relationships. But today I want to kind of focus on a different kind of family.
Oh.
Have you ever do you do anything as creative, like as a hobby or as an outlet or just something you just do to take your mind off of things? Anything creative?
Creative.
Yeah.
Well, I do like making videos and stuff these days.
That's creative.
Yeah. Video contents. So I do that, but
Just for your own pleasure, for your own
yeah,
satisfaction.
for my own thing. It's for my own fun little thing that I do.
So you do it just to kind of for anybody to see, even.
All for people to see. But that's not my main goal.
It's just for fun.
It's just for fun. It's for me.
Cool,
so
cool,
I
cool.
do it for me, and then if people watch it, cool. But
All
if
right.
not, I don't.
You don't
I
care?
don't mind. Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever consider? So it sounds like you just completely do it by yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I used to fly drones too. I did that as a hobby for a while until I got kind of tired of, because every time you fly a drone here, legally speaking, you have to sign up and tell the government that you're flying it.
Really?
And to let them know, because they have army bases all throughout Korea, and they don't want you. They don't want to shoot down any drone. But if
you shot down my drone.
Yeah, if you tell them that in advance, I'm flying my drone in this area.
Right.
Just letting you know. Don't shoot it down.
Please.
But you have to make that every time you fly a drone.
Oh wow. I had no idea. I could understand why you would get out of that hobby.
Yeah, it's too tiring. Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah.
Did you ever consider for your video hobby kind of doing it as a group? Maybe like making like a team to kind of put together to make videos or.
I've done it, and I'm planning on doing it with some other people as well.
Cool.
Yeah, but that takes a lot of time too.
It does, because then you have to coordinate schedules.
Yes, that's the hard part, isn't it?
Yes, but I think maybe last week I was talking about that I play in bands.
Yeah.
As in two now, and
two bands.
yeah, I'm in two. One as a drummer and one as the front man.
What's a front man? The bodyguard?
Yeah, right. Yeah, so I'm like, you guys safe? No, front man means like usually the person up front on the stage who sings and
you're
and or
lead
plays.
vocalist.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what that sounds like?
노래 불러요?
지금 안 돼요.
Oh, why not?
목 아프다. 목 아픈데.
Hey, 육방쟁이 man.
I know.
Yeah.
Trust me, you don't want it. You don't, we
진짜요?
don't want it to happen. No.
But you're a front man, you said.
Yes. So it's very different. So in one band, I'm like way up front, literally, and then one band I play the position kind of in the back, right?
Oh.
And kind of the backseat driver.
So the second band is like, Casey, we don't want you singing.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far.
Okay.
Yeah, and if they ask, I'll be like, "Are you sure?"
Yeah.
Because I can just hit these drums hard.
Yeah.
But so yeah, what I wanted to talk about today is actually the relationship. Let me try that word again. Relationship that you can build with other people doing something creative. It kind of becomes like a family in a way. And I don't. Yeah, I don't know if have you ever been in a band or done anything like that? With
I've been in like a school band.
Cool, perfect.
Yeah, I played the clarinet. Do you guys know what the clarinet is?
Yeah, of
It's what
course.
Squidward plays all the time. Yeah.
Who plays that?
Squidward from SpongeBob.
Oh man, I am too old. All right, I'll watch.
Squidward is the Jingjingy character of
He looks very like, and he's got a big long nose.
Yeah.
He looks probably like me, I imagine.
Yeah.
Do I look like him?
No, you don't look like him.
Thank you.
His head maybe, but
oh no.
other than that.
Oh no.
I'm kidding. I don't know.
Well, I mean that's okay. So that was probably at school though, right? So that was put together by the school.
Yeah.
And was everybody in that group your friend necessarily, or is
Not
this
really.
Okay, so it's a little different.
It's different. Okay.
A little bit different because when you do something creative with a group, you kind of become hopefully friends, or maybe at least even start out as friends. But you kind of become closer than friends in a way. It's weird. It becomes like another family.
Because you have to always talk to them, set the right schedule so you guys can meet at the same time.
Schedules is one thing, yeah.
And then you have to play in sync, basically.
Yeah, you kind of
can't
have
just
to
be playing one music and the other one's playing rock music, right?
I mean, I've seen bands like that. It's pretty terrible.
Yeah,
You don't want to watch that for long.
for sure.
And I'm sure I've been guilty of that as well. But yeah, like you kind of have to learn how to communicate without words.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, using
So
the eye contact.
sure, and that can say even more than words sometimes.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I got kind of reminded why it's really nice to play in a group and also to be in the back because we had 2 performances last weekend where I played the drums.
Yeah.
And the first one was kind of a big disappointment.
Oh, no.
It was just I think we played well. We knew the songs and everything, but the crowd was just kind of wasn't into it.
Oh, no.
And yeah, afterwards we were all kind of feeling like, ah, you know what I mean? But well, have you ever had that experience yourself? Have you ever done any kind of performance, whether it's like music or anything, like even a speaking performance? You know, like a public speaking, and you just didn't get a good reaction.
Ooh,
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. Let's say, okay, so I was at this one event. I was the MC.
Perfect.
I forgot what event it was, but I said something as a joke to
Right.
lighten the crowd. No one said anything. No one laughed. One
Right.
guy in the back laughed.
That was me.
That was you, probably for support.
That's
and I was
right.
always like, thanks, man. So awkward.
Right. And then
Yeah.
you like, and that was a solo performance.
Right.
Right. So do you have this feeling like, oh, I got nobody to talk to about this? Like you will,
Yeah.
but like nobody kind of gets it, right?
Yeah, and you feel really awkward, and you just want to maybe get off stage and just
hide.
go home. Yeah,
right. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
You're right.
I want to talk to my friends about this and just, I don't know, drink it off.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it just kind of like you put all that responsibility and like bad feeling on yourself, right? But when you're in a group and you're doing something together, it's really nice to be able to just kind of look at each other afterwards and be like, okay, that didn't go so well, but you know, we're cool. It's good. Like you kind of give each other reassurance.
Yeah,
Automatically.
I guess when you work in a group, and because you're in a group, no one takes the blame for it because you guys all had fun.
Right.
It's just the crowd didn't react to it.
Right.
Yeah, so you can kind of like share the guilt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And just like, you know what? In a group, odds are somebody is cool enough to be like, you know what? That doesn't matter. We were great. They were terrible.
Yeah,
You know, like it's good to
exactly.
have that person in the group.
Right.
And then it just kind of like removes that guilty feeling that you shouldn't have anyway.
Yeah.
You know, when you put yourself out there, it's a very vulnerable place to be. When you perform, when you tell a joke, when you sing, and people don't react how you expect, it's just like, oh, it's kind of crushing.
Yeah, should I be doing this right now?
Right.
Maybe I should, rethink about what I'm doing right now.
Totally. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, I have no talent. I have no ability. What am I doing up here? But like when you go up with this group, you kind of, it's almost like you're an army, you know? It's like, you know, you're not going to shoot down drones or anything.
No.
But you're kind of together and you're like, we're doing this and you're kind of, I don't know, you got each other's back.
Basically,
so it's a
you
great
got
thing.
you got the fighting energy.
It's a great, fighting.
Yeah.
Fighting. Yeah, so that's what I kind of think everybody should experience at least once in their life. Maybe you're not interested in music. Cool. I think it works for any other kind of creative outlet. Video editing, like to make videos.
Yeah.
Isn't it nice to have people you can use in your videos? And like kind of maybe even take turns. Like, hey, this week you be the director. I'll chop it up. Or chop it up. Edit it.
Edit.
There's some lingo there.
Yeah, chop it up is a good one.
Chop it up. There we go. So yeah, like you know, you kind of just kind of rotate, give each person like a spot in a different role.
Yeah.
And then you know, you're kind of building a community in a way.
For sure. Yeah, working in a team has its pros for sure. And Because in a team, everyone has a role and everyone has a split amount of responsibilities.
Right.
If you do everything solo, it's you, yourself, and only you.
Right.
You take in all the responsibilities,
Right.
all the faults and everything.
Yep.
But in a group, you'd be like, hey, what am I doing wrong? And you can support each other and give each other advice on how to do better next time.
Totally.
Yeah.
And you kind of are a little bit more sympathetic to each other because you kind of understand each other's position. You know, I know how that feels, right? And I think by having that experience, you can take that from your creative group, whatever it is, and apply that to other people in your life.
Yeah.
I think I've learned lessons from being in bands that I apply to my kids even.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I'm not going to talk to them that way because I've been talked to that way before by somebody else.
Right.
You know? Or I made that mistake with another person. I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah, a recent experience for me was so I do video contents too. I make videos for like a channel, let's say. But then if I'm working with somebody else, I normally wouldn't have that idea, but because I'm working with that person, it somehow just popped up into my mind.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna use this next time I'm gonna shoot a video.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. You can bounce off ideas off of each other, whether they're volunteered or not.
Right.
There's just kind of a more, I don't know what it is about working with people. It just kind of inspires you, I think.
Yeah,
Me too.
I feel like the people you work with, they give off some sort of energy.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Energy that we can't see.
Right.
But our energy and their energy kind of collaborate and be like, ooh, let's all have this energy party going on. And
The energy party.
yeah, and then,
You're
and then
wrong.
you get inspiration, you get ideas, and
Right.
things work out.
Exactly. So if any of you listening out there have never kind of had this experience, and by the way, if you are interested in doing something creative and you're like, I could never do that. I want to, but I could never do it. Starting with a group is a great way to give yourself the confidence to do it by yourself later.
Ooh, yeah.
And I've personally experienced that. I hate public speaking. I enjoy singing, but not in public. But because I have been in bands, I have gained the confidence to like perform music by myself, which
Yeah.
I never thought was possible before.
And you're here as a radio
For sure.
guy.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
being in front of a microphone, okay, it's a little different in here. I'm just talking to you. But, you know, when you kind of build up that courage to get in front of a microphone in front of a group of people, it's awesome when you realize you can do it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be times when you stumble and you're like, I wish I could delete that night. But, you know, it just kind of, especially when you got a band like backing you, when you got people who got your back, it's like, no, I'm going to keep going. I'll
For
keep
sure.
doing this.
Every fall is an experience. You just have to get back up.
Yeah, and like I said, you're gonna fail again and again. And we had that kind of feeling of failure at our first show over the weekend. But then, you know, we had a second show the next day, and it was awesome. It was the complete
Nice.
opposite.
Wow.
And we could kind of we even without like saying anything, we kind of looked at each other like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just like we didn't even have to say it. We all knew how we felt.
Nice.
But it was nice. We actually did talk about it too,
That's
and we all
good.
had the same feeling.
Yeah, I guess that's the big pros of being in a band, being and working with people that you find as friends.
Yeah,
right?
you become like more than friends. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
like
did
your
realize.
family.
Yeah, exactly. It becomes like another family, and I did realize our conversation recently about 죄송합니다 and 미안합니다 that came into play because I did make another mistake.
Oh, no.
Our second show was great, wonderful. I'm the drummer though, right? So if the drummer messes up, it can be a big mess up. So
because you're changing the beat, right?
right, or
Yeah.
dropping the beat,
Oh
literally.
no, yeah.
So one of our songs, I stopped playing early, and everybody's like, oh, but they stopped. So
Oh,
I
okay.
stopped everybody, and I was completely unaware that I did it until I saw a video of it on the internet, and I was like, oh my gosh. I felt the shame. Because that's like my job is to keep
Yeah.
the songs going. So I immediately went to apologize to my band members on the
Yeah.
and I was like, do I say 죄송합니다 or 미안합니다 in this situation? I decided 죄송.
Good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think that's a much better way of saying I'm sorry.
Thank you, teacher.
Yeah.
That was from you. I was like,
It's like-
what did David tell me?
It's like 죄송합니다 is like I'm really sorry.
I was.
And then 미안합니다 is like, oh, no. So 죄송합니다 is I sincerely apologize. That's the feel what it is.
Cool.
And then 미안합니다 is more like, I'm sorry.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it was,
so you
it was a
want to
deeper.
say, you want to say I sincerely want to apologize, right? So
I did. That's
Yeah.
what I wanted to say. And I was like, David, Come on, David, give me the answer.
You should have texted me first. Like, what should I say?
I was too ashamed. I didn't want to let you know.
Oh,
I was like, I've been embarrassed on the internet. Probably nobody in the audience knew.
Yeah.
Actually, probably nobody knew. Just my bandmates knew. And they were so cool about it, they didn't even tell me.
Huh.
Yeah.
They're nice people.
It is great to have like a group of people where you kind of trust each other and you build this kind of, I don't know, beyond trust in a way.
All right. Well, you guys do anything creative? You guys do anything in a group, listeners? Let us know what kind of creative things you guys do and how you guys handle problems and other fun stuff. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming in today, Casey.
My pleasure, David, and 죄송합니다.
Why?
Because I made you call me Hangnim last week.
No, it's okay, Hangnim.
okay?
You'll be forever
We're
my
good?
Hangnim. Yeah.
Our
we good, we
relationship is
good.
okay? Okay.
Yeah, fist bump. There we
Boom.
go. Woo.
Okay. I don't have to buy you anything, right?
소고기 sometimes.
Ah, 참.
All right. All right. So we'll see you next week.
Take care.